In the meantime, I'll go ahead and intro us out.
Yeah, go ahead and
How y'all been?
Good.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm all right. How you doing?
All right.
man, they chilling, man. They chill mode. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I ain't mad at them.
This pod has never been. It used to be kind of like a hype, but it kind of mellowed out. I think our cast mellowed it out a little bit more.
Yeah,
That's
it
what's up.
used to be hype.
It used to be, but it was more like riffraff. It wasn't like
Organized.
not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
But it was a time.
It was a time. Yeah, it was a time to be had. RP to them niggas.
Boy, you silly.
What's the mouth of my heart?
Yeah, I see him all the time. Hell yeah. Remember we used to pod?
You boy, you cutting up, boy. You a fool.
Like, I be wanting to ask, but never mind.
Yeah.
Like where they at, huh?
Grand opening, grand closing. Welcome to the Panle Podcast. I am your host, Will. I got my co-host with me, some new folk. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Aaliyah. I'm from Chicago.
Okay. What's that? What part of Chicago? South side?
What's up?
What's side?
There you go.
290 shit.
Hell yeah.
Hey, y'all, it's Ayor.
Oh damn! See, he can't even play the drops. You know.
No, my hair done though. My nails done.
Yeah,
Everything
she just coming back fresh off her birthday thing. It's been a birthday month all. You know what I'm saying?
month.
Oh dang, that's right. I go by a certain name on this podcast, don't I?
Yeah. It's Friday.
Yeah, it's
Friday.
it's Boosie.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You know.
Appreciate you guys rocking with us today. If you haven't already, go ahead and like, subscribe. We are also available on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time. Yeah.
I just got to remember to upload it. But outside of that, we appreciate you guys rocking with us. Go ahead and hit that like button as well. And we will get right into it. Anything from over the week you guys want to cover? Any bullshit? It's been some shit.
Anything.
It just depends on where y'all want to go with it.
Exactly.
Because I don't write down those topics anymore, just because we're trying to empower Black people.
Anything within the Black community
But it has been some
that
things.
y'all like heard. I probably ain't heard. You know what I'm saying? What's going on out there?
You ain't heard nothing? You ain't heard like Yellow Beezy?
Oh no. No.
So you know that's what I was going to say. That's why you keep looking at me.
You talking about with Sauce walking all them? No. That he was.
That's even different. That's
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So the news that we're alluding to, Yellow Beezy has been he had been locked up and then bonded out. They lowered the bond below $2 million, so he got out. But he was arrested in connection to the murder of Mo 3. That was a murder that happened years ago in Dallas on the freeway. They chased him down on the freeway and gunned him down on the freeway. Apparently, Yellow Beezy happened to be one of the people that is convicted, not convicted, but was he charged?
He was, he wanted to.
Allegedly, he's one of the suspects.
Like murder for hire.
Yeah, it was a murder for hire.
Yeah. Wait. First of all, his bond was worth more than $2 million.
Well, he's a celebrity.
Yeah, it was at 2 now.
And they lowered it. Yeah. Damn.
He put his grandma on stand and everything to get his bond lowered.
Yeah, and you know,
But they said that she wasn't saying nothing, so they lowered it to $750.
I mean, she wasn't saying nothing incriminating.
$750,000?
She didn't say how much he made. She wasn't telling them how much he
Yeah,
made.
she was just saying, I don't know.
So they lowered it to $750.
Oh,
She said, I know that he want to be out.
Damn.
If he had it.
So the thing is, do they have any hard evidence connecting him to that?
I don't know that part.
that's to be seen.
It was a video.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was really them or not.
No, it
wasn't him.
It was a
though.
video of the actual gunman that chased him down and
On the highway.
Yeah.
Shit, damn.
Yeah.
It's like
video
the truck
so
behind
crazy,
the car
though.
recorded it or something.
The video is so
It does not
crazy.
look real. It does not
Right,
look
that's
real
what
at
it's
all.
Like, why would you get out, bro? Why did you get out? Somebody
Tried
said
to
he shot out
hide
the
behind.
engine.
Trying to get that money. Murder for hire. I got to get paid.
No, why did Mo get out the car? Why didn't you drive off?
I don't know if it was car was
That's
enabled
what it said.
or
Somebody he might have. I'm like, yeah, maybe that'd be the only reason.
So let me get this. He was stopped on the side of the highway, right?
No, they were driving.
They was driving.
And then one car got in front of him, and I guess they shot at his engine, and he stopped.
And he got out to go to the
He got
passenger
out,
side, but
yeah.
I don't know what he was doing. And
Oh,
then he
nah,
ran
man.
off.
Hey.
And then you can see dude running down the street with a big old gun, like running
Chasing
after
after
him.
her, yeah.
Motherfuckers getting wild like that out
Yeah,
here.
and then a Chicago rapper today, I seen a video of him getting gunned down. He walking down the street with them friends, and then they just shoot him. It's
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I'm stressed.
They don't care. As soon as they see him.
Apparently, the shooting with Sauce Walker and his and the young man
artist.
who was his artist. I would you be able to look and see what the name
Yes,
of his
I'll
artist?
see his name.
Make sure we throw some respect on that gentleman's name.
Okay, because
Yeah, it was a robbery.
Damn.
The story that came out at first was that he ran off on someone and this was retaliation. His mom later came out and said that no, that wasn't the case. My baby didn't owe nobody no money. And then that it was a attempted robbery gone bad.
Say so P.
Say so P, yes.
Wow.
Which is wild because they had just posted a video like a couple minutes before.
Not they videos on video too.
Man.
Wow.
Yeah, you got to be super smart to do crime these days.
So just out in the open, and then somebody just straight just gunned him down.
They
Man.
didn't care.
And then on some other mess, just with the mess.
Oh.
Break that down for me. Break that down for
Yeah,
me.
you got to break because
So from my understanding, what's the other girl name? Because I like her, Rosa.
Is it Rosa?
Something La Rosa.
The girl who could read.
Why y'all say just can't read, man?
She says she can't read.
Oh, okay. Well, I
I don't know if she did, but
yeah, you got to
Like I
break.
can't. I ain't
that sounds
gonna-
better than me
Because I
telling
know
her
she,
she
I
can't
know she
read.
was on the Breakfast Club, and they was kind of
So
like,
Yeah.
when she got pregnant, she went on maternity leave or whatever. So the other
Right.
girl stepped in for her. According to Jess, for what I got from it, the girl was supposed to leave when she got back, like a feeling. You know, it's three of us, and I'm back. You can head out. And according to Jess, it didn't go like that. Like she was still there, and then Jess didn't like how she said that they had a whole plan on like the questions, and she veered off and asked her a question, like a messy question, like, "How you think about the internet? Talking stuff about me and you and all that." But yeah, then but since then they had a big old spiel on the Breakfast Club,
I
with
think I
Jess and
seen
them.
that.
and then the Rosa girl ended up getting her own little segment or own pod or something like that.
I believe she took over she got her own segment.
Yeah.
And Jess was like, why do we both have to have a segment?
Wow. Yeah, because I don't know what dude name is, because you got Charlamagne, the guy. Who was the other guy on there?
DJ Envy.
Yeah.
Okay, him and Jess was going back at it, and he was telling her like, you know, I've been rocking with your ass this long and so on, and you know what I'm saying. Fuck them damn haters and so much. And like, man, fuck them. That's the internet, man. I don't know why you reading all up into that. And then, like, towards the end of it, she took her glasses off and she was like crying up on like
I ain't see that part.
on that shit. Cause I'm looking like, damn. I'm like, what the fuck really happened? And then Corey Holcomb
Yeah,
had
he
got
went
involved,
crazy on
and he
her.
went hard. I'm looking like, ooh, yeah. It was like,
I didn't like that for him.
yeah. Corey Holcomb be saying some outlandish
She
shit
be saying
sometimes.
some shit.
I don't like that for him.
Him,
But since then, they had made a video.
Yeah.
So that boy is mine.
Yeah.
That job is mine.
oh wow.
So they making a joke out of it now in the back pool, which is good. Like, cause it's room for everybody. It should be room for everybody. It's room for everybody.
Yeah. I don't, because it's always been three people. But you know what I'm saying, if you're gonna bring somebody else in, just hey, y'all talk about it as a unit.
Right.
Hey,
That's what Jess probably was. She was like, y'all ain't told me.
yeah, like, can we talk about this? Because normally, if you bring somebody in as a group, you're talking about it, and you're gonna maybe like interview certain people, and you're gonna do a run test on that. Be like, okay, I think this person might fit with what we trying to do. Then let's bring them in. But other than that, I guess they ain't even consult with her. They just said whatever. I'm like, oh shit. So
Have you guys ever heard Webby go on the Breakfast Club?
no.
So you know how like they have like promo like little slots where somebody be like, oh, this is such and such. Listen to
Welcome to the Breakfast Club.
Envy, I need you to
hello.
DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. You already know what it is. Thank you. DJ Envy, Angela Gee, and Saleh May McGuy. Let me read that part. God damn, girl. Y'all got some names on that now. What up? You already know who it is. It's me, Webby the Tree, fam, Young Savage, Sweet John Jr. Doing what I do, and I'm doing it with my girl, DJ Envy, Angela Yee. Damn. Hold up. DJ Envy, Angela Yee, and Charlotte McGay.
Oh my God! Wow!
Hold up.
Tongue twist.
Oh,
And Charlotte McGay.
DJ Envy, Angela Yee, and Charlamagne, the God. DJ Lee. Hold up. DJ Envy, Angela Lee, and Charlamagne.
Oh, I just thought it was hilarious,
They
man.
gotta edit the
Yo.
Should have edited the hell out of that motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, time out. Hey,
He said, "I got some
edit.
names on that mother."
Shala, my guy.
And Lee. And Lee.
Have you guys seen what's that dude that made Ain't I?
Young Dro.
Yeah, no, Young LA.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Have you heard that song is blowing up again?
Young LA. Who is Young LA?
Ain't I? You
That's
ain't
not
heard
Young
Ain't I?
Dro?
No.
I ain't never heard of the song.
He on the song.
You heard it. I
Young
can't
Dro
play it,
gotta
but
be
you
on the
heard
song.
it.
He not on the song.
No, he's
He
not
say,
on
"I'm
the
at
song.
the tip top, ain't I?
Tip is.
I make it do the Macarena." That man is on it.
No.
Let
I
me.
thought that was Young Jock.
Young Jock? No, that ain't Young Jock. No,
Maybe he's on the remix.
maybe. I give up.
No, Dro is on the remix. Hold on.
I mean, not Young Jock. Young Jock.
Ain't I
Yeah, it
remix.
do say Young LA. Huh? Who is Young LA?
Yep, Dro is on the remix.
Who is Young LA?
Young LA, that was his song. I remember it because when it came out, like that was 2010.
Yeah.
And I moved to Arizona in 2008, and this was like 2010 was like my first time coming back,
That John was
seeing
poppin'.
everybody. Oh my god, oh my god. Have you ever moved away from somewhere and then you go back and you the man around there? Mm-hmm. I wasn't the man.
But everybody on you.
I left a
Everybody
little.
noticed you. They ain't seen you in a minute.
I left
Like-
a little something.
Like, where the hell your ass been at?
Right.
All right, well, my bad, Young LA.
Yo, my revenge game back home, like when I went back to go mop up the little, you know what I mean? I remember me from high school. I ain't a nerd no more.
Now he on his
You was
back
trying to
then,
murder
they
everybody.
did.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. I went back and I remember I got every last one on my list.
Damn, dog.
Oh yeah, for sure. Come on,
Man, you sound like an assassin. Like, hey,
He said sniper gang.
right.
That's how it be. That's how it be.
yeah. When I was skinny, I was a problem out there in Michigan.
You ain't bro.
I was
You
a
ain't
problem.
right.
Running around with my cousin.
See.
I was a problem out there.
Yeah, see, like it wasn't like that for me. When I came back to the crib, I was that time shit. I was literally a grown old ass man heading into the 30s, so I wasn't even about that shit. I was like, hey, I ain't on that
have
shit. I'm trying to do one thing and one thing only. Y'all don't know what the fuck it is, but I know what I want to do. I'm here, to regroup myself, get back up on things, because I know I fell on some hard times at the time. But then, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, at that time, that's when I met my wife, and then they just went straight going off from that. So I wasn't even trying to murder this chick or murder that chick or trying to holler. Nah, I was like, I'm done. That shit
Yeah.
was over with, bro.
TikTok definitely put that song on though. You seen that video? They talking about, I'm trying to see what y'all address is. So y'all doing this ain't that video.
Man, that shit used to hit, man. You guys got anything else for the from the week?
Ooh.
We've been with the kids most of the
Yeah.
week, right?
Okay, so
'Cause they been on spring break,
They've been on
so,
spring break. How was
yeah.
that? Because I know my boys on spring break too. So how did that go?
My kids have been somewhere everywhere.
Some everywhere.
Right. To birthday parties. We had a lot of parties this week.
Damn.
I mean, this month.
Yeah.
My daughter's birthday is on the 5th, so we did something for her birthday.
Okay.
Her daughter's birthday was on 7th.
Happy belated birthday to all you ladies.
So
Yes,
it's
indeed.
been a very eventful. They've been everywhere.
Yeah.
All right. So did they get everything they wanted for their birthday?
Everything plus more. Still doing stuff.
Dang.
Still doing stuff.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, they all good. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
Did y'all see that Chris Brown and somebody going on tour? Summer Walker. Somebody else.
yeah,
If it's Summer Walker, I would go see that show.
Right. That sounds
And they
good.
said it's gonna be an arena, but I mean not arena. What's it called? Stadium.
I don't know, but I know they
In
still.
Chicago?
I mean, everywhere. It's a world tour.
I know a lot of
like
people, well, more women than anything, they still upset about this Beyonce tickets, boy.
It say Chris Brown announces Breezy Bowl XX Stadium World Tour with Summer Walker and Bryson Tiller.
Okay. That's what's up.
Bryson Tiller too.
That's what's up.
No, that's one I'll go see.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a fire tour.
Is he coming to Chicago?
Yeah, they coming to Chicago. I think it's in
Probably June, August somewhere around there. Yeah, because I know like a lot of women on social media, man, they is just like ripping Beyonce. They like, these damn tickets is too damn high. But the ones that saying that they gonna end up going though. They gonna find a way.
They going.
No,
right.
they're going.
They going.
They
They're
went
going.
the last time.
Right.
Anybody who said they weren't going, they going.
Because they saying that like up front is like about $5,000 now, but I think the cheapest ticket they can get is about like $1,500. I was like, y'all got tax money back. Y'all know dang on well y'all going.
We gonna
man.
spend it
It was
all
up
on
there
B.
last time.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
All on B. It's gonna be $828 Chicago.
But Beyonce is worth the $1,500 though, right?
No.
Oh.
I don't think no concert is worth that much.
Whoa.
No? You think so?
Wait, hold up. Am I hearing that right? Y'all not
That's too much for a concert.
okay, but y'all
But
not.
it's Beyonce.
Yeah, y'all not no Beyonce. Y'all not a big Beyonce fan.
I mean, yeah, but I'm saying for like any concert.
But
see
but,
Michael
but to see
Jackson.
Beyonce, you wouldn't.
Hey,
I
Mike.
pay 15.
Hey, Mike.
100.
Just,
Hey,
All right, I'm
yeah,
going. I'm paying 15 to see Mike.
for Mike and Prince. Hey, yeah.
And I don't care if it's in the back. I'm going.
I shot that 15 out. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
too much for a ticket.
That
if,
is crazy, but not for Beyonce. Nah.
If Tupac was alive right now and him and Biggie did a tour, hey.
Like just to go see them,
Yeah.
but not actually meet them. That's the difference.
Oh,
But seeing them at a concert is like similar to like watching TV because you're
Yeah.
not really.
Yeah,
You're not
the
really
way-
there with them. I mean,
But you
not
in the
really.
presence.
Right, you're
in the-
there in the room with them, but you're not really.
I know,
They're so
face to
far.
face.
Yeah, it's like you're
yeah.
watching them.
I
It's
get
the
it.
same as you're watching them.
I get it.
So it's like to
15
pay
is crazy.
$1,500 to do something that you can.
Is there anybody that you would pay $1,500 just to see?
Huh?
Is there anybody that you would pay the $1,500 just to see?
No, I just said I
Just
wouldn't.
no,
She-
nah,
she-
double
she-
down. I just want you. I just want to check
Hey,
and see if
now-
you double
now,
down. on it.
Wait. Now, if somebody invited her and she wasn't paying the money, yeah, she'll probably go.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Be like,
100%.
hey, I got these tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going shit for
Yeah.
free. You know,
Yeah.
you know it. You know what I'm saying?
You know it.
Yeah.
Shit, ain't $1,500 out of my pocket.
Right.
Well, we'll get into our topic for tonight. Basically, the only things that I had on my list was black finances, black churches. You sent me a video. Oh, before we do, hold on one second. Before we do,
I sent you a video and some music.
let me hit the music first. I really didn't understand that video. I ain't gonna hold you.
I can break it down.
I didn't know what the niggas was talking about.
I can break it down to you. But the music before you hit it, if that's what you from play, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so basically the music, it's an artist, I believe. I don't know if he's based out of Milwaukee, but I got some buddies of mine that I game with, go by the name of Neff and Mike Reed, and they on this track, and he sent it to me. He was like, "Hey man, we on this track on and check it out." And it was on Apple Music, so I don't have Apple Music, but he sent me the link. And I listened to it, and I was like, "Okay, all right." I was like, my boy out there rapping. Him and his cousin Neff. So you know what I'm saying. I told him I was gonna send a shout out to him on the podcast, and told him I was gonna play the music. So gonna get right into it. Play a little snippet of it, see what it sound like. Cause it's fire.
Hold up, let's go. Ball so hard, I stunt out the arena. Go so hard, but I make it look easy. They try so hard, but they cannot beat me. Charging for verses, so no more freebies. Cocky and confident, but that's just me. Neff.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
Now the dude that's finna come up and rap, this my boy Mike Reed.
Please, continue. You were saying something about...
I just have to play. I don't know how much of it is gonna let me play, but we'll play it through.
You were finished. But will allow me to retort.
Introducing the hottest nigga you never heard. Clever wordplay means I'm one of the hottest ever heard. Challenging any and everybody, I'm never scared. When it comes to beef, I ain't vegan, see I ain't never curd. Rather, I never gave a fuck what haters say, cause I be validated when you press play. You gonna break down the bars, analyze the metaphors, and if you still can't see this nigga, it's cause I'm the predator. One ugly motherfucker to the ducks, but they call me Greek cause I'm a bully with the bucks, and I'm a killer on this mic, cause the whole world loves it when a nigga named Mike, like ain't nobody fuck with him. Come for him, you better come prepared. I done murder better rappers on the dare. No hair, no care, but beer game till I die. You niggas ain't no animals, you make believe. This ain't the fucking life of pie. I try to warn you, but niggas.
All right.
Yeah, that's they're actually on Spotify too, so I got the whole album on Spotify, and it's another cut on there. Yeah, bro, but he did his thing, man. I was like, it's like you rapping that, bro? He was like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? So checked it out, and I was like, where's the whole song at? Because I don't have Apple Music. He was like, probably on Spotify. I looked it up on Spotify. Whole thing came up right up, man. So yeah.
Yeah.
It was fire, man.
It came on. Them niggas be rapping.
Yeah, I was
He was saying a lot of words.
Yeah, I was feeling the beat. I was feeling this flow and everything else. I'm like, I was like,
That's some
dude.
shit you work out to for sure.
Yeah. And that's like, I've been knowing this dude for about 6, maybe 7 years now. And like the whole time we just been gaming on the playing video games, and come to find out, this cat from Milwaukee or whatever. So I told him I'm gonna have to come out in Milwaukee and make a trip. And he keep fucking with me. He's like, man, as soon as you come out here, I'm getting your ass drunk. I was like, bro, look, coach don't I drink, but I don't drink like that no more. You know what I'm saying? I gotta
You say coach got a coach.
Yeah, I gotta keep it mellow, you know what I'm saying? Cause it ain't no more going praying to the porcelain god. I ain't in college no more. Them was the younger days. You know what I'm saying?
What's that mean?
I did not.
Porcelain god?
Yeah.
The toilet.
Praying to the porcelain god. Okay, that's
Yeah, so it's like, cause
that's OG talk for throwing up, right?
Yeah, so when we was in college,
You
man.
say, what is that?
Yeah,
Well, okay, when we was in
mean?
college, a lot of these girls, you know what I'm saying, at the time I was 21 when I went off to college. So a lot of these little young girls coming up in there, 18, 19 years old, swaying up and down, they can drink. And then all of a sudden, they in a boy's bathroom, like on their knees.
I thought that meant dating white women.
Nah, bro. And then they
praying to the porcelain god.
And they on their knees, you know what I'm saying, throwing up and everything up over the bowl. And then one of my boys is like, man, she praying to the porcelain god. I was like,
wow.
porcelain. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. A toilet is kind of made out of porcelain, so
That's
yeah,
wild.
you know, porcelain god, yeah, bro, man. Like, you know, that's just. Yeah, that's crazy. And you know, and then speaking of that, I think that was the first time. Like, when I went off to college. That's when I eventually kind of started dating white girls. I never thought I would, bro. Never thought I would. It happened.
That shit was destiny for me.
It happened. It wasn't no destiny for me. It just happened.
He said, look, that's just me.
I'm in too deep.
Right. It happened, and then I was like, well, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
Don't tell nobody.
Keep it on low.
No, I mean, my wife.
I call
she
you
know.
when I call you.
Yeah, my wife knows, so, you know.
Bunny's leaving.
Whatever you do, don't come by here.
Yeah.
Man, but them snow buddies in that boy, I swear, like, y'all ain't never seen a black person, or, you know what I mean? They may be seeing a black person, but
Not
not
up there.
been this
Not
close.
in Wisconsin. No.
You know what I'm saying? And because, you know, at the time when you, in the late 90s, man, you see white girls and all you see is just boobs. You don't see none of them shaped like a sister. Man, yeah, that's a damn lie. I get out there, I'm looking like, what the fuck?
Corn fed.
And that's what my brother told me. He's like, man, they cornbread out here.
Cornbread fed.
I'm like, so they from the farm? He was like, yeah. I was like, ah, shit.
It's different. It's different.
It's different.
Cornbread.
Different game.
Shout out to Mike Reed and Ness. Neff.
Yeah.
Mike Reed and Neff. Sorry, I wasn't looking at it.
And the original artist, I think they go by the last name Rose.
Bet.
So yeah, shout out to them, man. Nice tight album, bro. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing y'all thing. Keep putting them bangers out, bro. Coming out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
There you go.
Shout out to y'all, man.
There you go. So our topics for tonight, like I mentioned, were black finances and black bastards. I'm just curious. You don't have to tell like a whole lot of your personal business, but when did you guys like learn about credit?
Ooh, wow.
Senior year.
Still learning.
Still learning.
When I learned the basics, when it was introduced and like it was supposed to be like an understanding of it, senior year.
Right.
Was it like through school?
Yeah, I took a class.
I
Really?
didn't take a class.
You didn't take a class. I learned about it. At an early age, probably about elementary.
Really?
That's good.
Yeah.
So when for you guys, because where I was from, they didn't teach credit or anything like
Right.
that. They just, I mean, you had your core classes in school, and it was just kind of on your parents. I remember because I left home on my 18th birthday. So as soon as I got the opportunity, I left and I was gone. I was in a different state, wasn't around no family, no nothing. So I realized really quick the shit that I needed that wasn't taught, and credit was something that just like.
Out the window.
Yeah, it just wasn't anything. I mean, I don't think it wasn't like my parents did a bad job of raising me or anything like that. I just, from my understanding, credit isn't something that is taught very commonly in the Black community.
No, not really. I mean, so let's say the way I learned it, I heard about it in elementary. My mom, I grew up around a whole bunch of women, so they would just tell me about credit. Make sure they would always say, make sure your credit is good when you get older, this and that. But then when I got in high school, I was going to the Boys and Girls Club, and I used to take this one class called Keystone. And from there, they started teaching us the basics about credit, finances, and everything else. And then also towards the end of my high school years, I took government econ. And most people be like, what the heck is that? Government econ was teaching you about the government and how everything worked, and then econ was basically breaking down to you about like your credit, your bills. If you made a certain amount of money, you might be in this tax bracket. If you got a household of a certain amount of people, because my teacher used to break it down to us, be like, okay, say you a father and you a father of 5 kids and you got a wife, this and that, but you in this tax bracket. How you gonna pay your bills for the month? And she would have us literally write that shit down. Like, this is how much groceries is, how much maybe your mortgage is, car note, all that.
We didn't do any of that. Our home ec, we made eggs.
Nah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like it just wasn't really.
Yeah,
I had home ec in middle school.
Well, no, I
had
had
anything
home
in high-
ec.
in
I
high
had
school.
home ec in East School, but this was government econ. So
Yeah.
that part, and I'm looking like, man, like really? I gotta.
Was that something that was mandatory or was it?
Yeah,
optional?
it was mandatory. It was a mandatory class we had to take. If you either took it your senior year, junior year, sophomore year, and I just happened to be taking mine my junior and senior year, bro. But it was eye opening, bro. I ain't gonna lie, because when I did get out there, I was like, nah, I ain't fucking around with the credit cards. That's the first thing they told me. Don't fuck around with the credit cards. They was like, because if you ain't got a job that's gonna be able to pay that money back, then that interest is gonna go so fucking high, and your credit is gonna determine on what you can get and what can. It's like you always want to keep your credit around about like 650 above. And I was like, all right, cool. But
So having said that, with you guys, like seeing where the information as far as like how credit works, what to do with it, what to get with your credit, things like that, like how far into your adulthood did you have a good understanding of it? Like having, because I mean,
21.
so in your 20s, and then you mentioned still,
yeah, Liz said
Same.
I'm still trying to figure it
Yeah.
out.
About 21, I was like, oh, okay, I could do that. I understand it. I got it.
Do you feel like it's the same across other races, or is that just us?
It's not just us, but I'm sure that like
Or is it like a more of a demographic?
Because I sometimes like
I feel like the people that's in a lower like the poor community are the ones that don't know much
Right.
about credit.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Or
Right.
taught about that either, because
That's
they
what I
want
was
to
looking
keep
at, 'cause-
they want to keep it in that like that trend, like that system.
Yeah. Because you got to think about it, like in lower base incomes for not, how am I gonna say, for black men it's a little different, but when it come to black women, it's that, oh, I seen my mom on assistance, and some aunties or sisters like when they black woman first getting out there and she ain't got my, you might want to get on assistances, and especially
But
if they had a
even
baby.
if you on the assistance, right? It's like the seeing them manage it part. Like if you see somebody always living check to check, or if your mama's so worried about doing this,
Right, it's
like,
based off what you grew up on.
yeah, it's kind of like hard to even get to that point. Like
Yeah.
I can't even tell you how to save because I can never save,
Right.
or I can't even
Yeah.
tell you anything about credit because I've never had an opportunity to use it. Like with these programs that like when black people do try to buy houses and they tell you no when you got everything. So sometimes it do be like demographic, then it be just background, surroundings. It be a lot. But
that's the reason why they always say it's good for you to know a realtor that's gonna be 100 with you.
Yeah.
And that's gonna tell you like, okay, with your credit, I can maybe look for you a house within this area. If that's what you really want. And they gonna look hard for you. But the ones that really don't care be like you said,
no, you ain't got what we need. Yeah.
Like, man, wait. My credit is about like 700 and above. Ain't been in jail. I've been on my job for the last maybe 5-6 years. I'm making this amount of money. What you mean I can't buy a home? That's how they be.
Then it make it kind of hard for you to figure it out because they not here to help you. They here to get some money. You know?
Exactly.
And it's different when Papa already did it. So Papa can tell you.
Yeah.
Papa never did it. And then even if that, because we got you, some people have the people that own homes. And you still won't understand like how they did it or nothing like that or how they maintain it. So
Right.
I don't know.
I learned a lot about people and credit because I sold cars for 10 years.
Okay.
So when you're selling a car to someone, every single time, you know, you work with a client, you're running a credit application. Yeah. And sometimes you're running multiple credit applications because you got Susie here and Susie makes, you know, $10 an hour. And Susie can't qualify for a car loan on her own, so Susie needs a cosigner. So now we're going through different credit apps to find the right cosigner who has the income, and then she finds Uncle John, but Uncle John has bad credit, but he has all the income. And then you're trying to mix and match and figure out, you know, is there somebody who just has, you know, not so bad of credit or not, you know, and for the most part, you know, working where I work now, you run into a lot of prime customers, but yeah, it felt like it wasn't just black people. It felt like minorities in general. Like, because you work in Arizona. Arizona is mostly Hispanic people. It's not a whole lot of black people. So, like, I ran into it was a lot of minorities who just weren't educated. And a lot of times they just had questions on, okay, so what can I get? Or what can I do? And a lot of folks, you know, the one thing that used to bother me about folks and how they treated their credit and folks and how they treated how they thought about things. Sometimes folks who may not have been educated on credit the best, we would tell them that here's the best option for you to get. And they'd be like, yeah, but I want a Charger.
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah, but it's your first auto.
Right.
And they're like, yeah, but I want a Charger. And I'm like, yeah, but a Charger is $26,000.
Exactly.
You know, da 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 da. And they're like, but that's what I want, and I don't want to pay for something I don't want. So then they go to Drive Time, and then they get that $14,000-$15,000 Charger, but that $14,000-$15,000 Charger's got 160,000 miles on it.
Exactly.
Drive Time is a buy here, pay here. Your interest rate is 30%. You know, you're paying $700 a month for that Charger, and then the Charger, because it has 156,000 miles on it, the engine blows.
Right, not even worth it.
And now they're like, well, I ain't gonna pay for something that ain't working, and I got a repossession.
Exactly, because you still got to pay on the car.
Exactly.
Yeah, you still got to pay on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, those are the kind of situations that I would run into, and I would try my best to like educate through. But you know, you can't tell people how to spend their money.
That's one thing they don't know either. Like,
Right.
the car don't work. Okay, you got the money already though. Like,
Right.
you gotta still pay. They don't be knowing that. They be like, well, the car don't work. Okay.
No, it's not how it works.
It's not how it works.
Yeah.
You still have to pay for the car.
I know for me, I would always tell my girls, I was like, look, if you finna get a car and it's gonna be your first car, make sure you get something that it got decent low miles on it, anything up under 100, but make sure it's something that you can afford, but it's something that you can afford outright. Well, you ain't got to pay no car note, and you only got to pay just the car insurance. And when you get car insurance, make sure you don't need full coverage. Just get liability, because that's just covering you because you're young. Because if young people get full coverage, it is a very,
It's
very expensive.
And a lot of people don't consider that when they would go and buy a car. They go buy a car and get a $500 payment there, and you got to
Can't afford it.
$250 is your insurance too. Now you're talking about $750 a month, and just auto. You know.
Yes.
Yeah. So okay. So when did what if you could tell me about a time, like not to get too much in your business, but if you could tell me about a time where you might have had a struggle financially or credit wise or something in that realm, and you had to overcome it, and you learned something. Is there anything in that realm?
Missing a payment on my car note.
Missing a payment on your car
getting it
note.
repossessed, then I have to pay twice as much.
Yeah.
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 That's a lesson too.
Now, ain't that like the difficult part? Like, okay, like I missed maybe like one payment, and y'all would have come get my stuff, because normally they'll be leaning on like, okay, she missed 1 month, but when they get about that third month, then that's when they at you, and that, like, for you to sit there and say that, it's like, that's odd. Normally they let that 1 month go, and they we gonna work with you, this and that, but
after the second payment, they owe you.
yeah, exactly. And then like she said, it got repossessed, but then did you have to maybe like go get it from where it was at?
I feel like they lied, but they said they took it to a tow yard, and I have to pay them, and then I gotta pay.
See,
Yeah, so I had to pay like close to $1,000 to get it back.
Yeah,
when
'cause I know-
could have just paid.
right back in, I want to say 2017, and I know my wife had a Nissan Maxima, right, and she had talked to the people about making her payments, and she set something up, and everything was all crystal clear, everything good. Man, we walk outside the next morning, like, hold up, what the fuck, car gone. Called the cops, everything. Cops came back, oh yeah, y'all car had got repossessed, and my wife got on the phone snapping off on them. She made the payment, right? We went and got the car, but you know where the fuck you had to go to get the car at, bro? Clarksville, Indiana, bro. Clarksville, fucking Indiana. That's
The most inconvenience.
about an hour outside of Indianapolis. I'm
I
like,
actually picked mine up from the place I got my car from, so that's why I feel like they didn't take it to the tow yard.
yeah.
No,
When I got
it
there,
was
my
probably a
car was
buy here,
already-
pay here.
Yeah.
Like
'Cause-
they probably own the bank that.
Right.
Yeah, and
Because they was literally ready to
Yeah.
auction my wife's car to fuck off.
It was
like-
already back at the point.
Man, no, it was somewhere else being auctioned off, like in Clarksville. So we had to go down there, ran down there real quick. I was like, look, the minute you get in this fucking car, get your ass back home to Indiana, quick. We got on the highway, she took off, and I'm in my truck. And ain't gonna worry about it. The only reason why I said that is because we was probably about, I think if we would have went east, we was about 50 minutes away from Louisville, Kentucky. That's how deep in the fucking South we was. And when the spot we got into, I'm seeing them flags, Confederate. I was like, you know what? Hey, let's get this shit. Get the fuck up out of here. We out. We
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
I ain't with that, bro.
Nah.
Yeah.
I have been like quick on my feet. Like if I was down in the and needed help, I thought about like, what can I do? Type shit. So like when I was in college, I was working on my credit and stuff. So then by the time when I was like feeling down and bad, I was able to like apply for credit cards. And I know they say it's bad, but it's not bad if you do it right.
Yeah, if you do it right, you
when
got self control.
Yeah, so when I got it, it was like, oh, this is an eye opener, because I knew about credit and I understood it, but to actually have the money and then see like the funds and stuff like that, I was like, okay, so now you know how to get yourself out of a jam. Just always make sure that like stuff like that.
Yeah. I was like, shit, damn, man. I was in mid 20s. I was living in Wisconsin, bro. Like I lived in Wisconsin for 8 years, and I think how my credit got jacked up is I kept going to the anytime I got sick, I went to the ER because I didn't have no fucking health insurance or anything like that, and I was working at jobs that just wouldn't fit my skill set. But yeah, it was a point in time, man. I almost had a fucking apartment, and I had to go to one of these places to help me pay my damn rent in order to get caught up and everything else. So yeah, but that came from just knowing what I knew here at home. You know what I'm saying? Knowing what I knew from like my mom, knowing what I knew from my cousins and stuff like that. So
They do teach you though. It's resources.
yeah.
Like,
And you know, I try to tell kids all the time. I was like, y'all say y'all don't know how to hustle, but you don't know how to hustle. You understand that you know how to hustle when you get out there on your own, and everything mom and dad been teaching you.
You're gonna think about it.
Exactly. You're gonna be like, damn, I do know how to do this shit. Yeah, why? Because mom and dad ain't there. Because you got to fly on your own. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
And one thing I've always because when you get in a jam as an adult, you could either you only got two options. You're gonna try to borrow it, or you can try to go make it.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always been the type to just go make it.
Right.
Because I don't. It's not that I don't like to borrow, but I understand like I still got to go make it.
You still got to go make it to give it back.
Yeah, yeah. So
that part. But
if
I always felt like I don't want to act if I don't get it. Like I don't want to ask you for
Right.
it.
Like
Clearly, it's hard out here.
Like my last
now I will ask
choice.
for my favor back after.
Yeah.
Because I'll give it,
For sure.
and I don't give with a lot of expectation of getting very much back.
Mm-hmm.
But if I know I need it and it's been a long, long time, I might ask for it.
You're going to think of the people that you did something for with.
Yeah. Or just most of the time, just because of the realms of worlds that I be in, it's just like people I've done business with before.
Yeah.
So.
See, my cousin always taught me, she was like, it depends on how close the person is to you, what type of relationship you got with them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you know, if they good for it and they going to give it back to you or whatever else like that, that's good. But she would always tell me, especially like family, I'd rather have your damn time than your fucking damn money. Because like I can lend you something, because it's been family members lend me something out, be like, man, hey, I'm finna pay this back to you. Be like, nah, I'm good. Like, hold up, bro, man, I gotta pay. Nah, I'm good. Just let you know, when I need you,
Right.
I need you here. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't about the money, it's the time. I may ran into a jam that I need somebody. Hey, I need you here. Hey, man, I may be going through something. I just need you here. So I was like, okay, yeah, that's
And it's crazy that you got to tell people that.
yeah.
Oh
You
man.
shouldn't even have to tell them that you're cool with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it also be like when they do get like, we also not taught how to spend,
Right.
and how to get it back. So it's like you get this big lump sum and you just spent it on clothes, shoes.
Yeah.
Now you ain't got nothing to do nothing with it. It'd be like, had you did this, you probably would have doubled that, you know. So we don't be they don't be knowing.
But that'd be
it's all about the resources.
yeah, but that'd be if like, you know how like you get a lump sum things, you'd be like, damn man, I've been down on this. Now you gotta get caught up on this. Get caught up on that. But like you all right. Hey, look, once you get caught up on all your bills and stuff like that, take that money, put it to the side. I know my wife is good for that shit. So like,
Put it to the side, put it somewhere where it'll make some more money.
she run the finances in the house, and I just be like, hey, what got to be paid, what got to go where, this and that, and be said and done. Because I just looking like, okay, cool. Yeah, I don't even trip because I know it's paid because that's my part now. I mean, we good, but as far as the financial stuff, why it ain't being taught in schools, I don't know. But technically, it starts here. It starts in the home, though.
I think it's not taught. Well, see, I'm probably the last generation in the room. When I was in school, they stopped doing when I got out of high school, so the kids that's coming in, like pre-K, they stopped doing in cursive writing.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's like mandatory, but like it was a class that I chose.
It's not mandatory no more.
Okay.
No.
It's like a class that I chose though, like the financial algebra. Like we did take like finance economics. Like they taught you about like how the world run the finances and stuff. But it's sophomore year, I'm not understanding that.
Yeah, I feel like also like
It took me to senior year to
like
be
it
like,
should be some type of like prep. Like hey, your last 6 months as a senior, these are preparatory, these are prep classes that you'll take if you're going to college. This one, if you're going to a trade school.
So do you think it should be mandatory though? Cause
Oh, yeah,
mine
for
wasn't
sure.
mandatory. I took it because I
don't
wanted
remember
to
any
know
of
about
that.
I was taking it like in 3rd, 4th grade.
I would say in the black community, it's not taught now. Where my son go to school at, he does take it's called culinary something that he's taking that, but it's not just cooking though. It's like actual doing homework and some other stuff in that course. And he literally has to he literally got to pass that class. He literally got to get his core credit to do it. And I was like, oh, see out here they do that. But I was like, but I bet you if it was over somewhere in the black community, they is not teaching that shit.
Yeah.
Which is
like a home
up.
etiquette class or something like that.
And that's what I'm saying. When I was in school, we literally used to have those classes. Like say the Keystone thing I had, and I was doing at the Boys and Girls Club. It taught me how to interview. It taught me how to dress like for an interview, how to look at somebody eye to eye with an interview. It taught
they
me
don't teach you that.
how to tie, shake hands firmly with a man and a woman. It's different. Like, and knowing how to just talk to people. And I was like, oh man, it's pretty cool. They don't have stuff like that.
They
No.
have
Yeah, it
stuff like
depends on
that,
the
but
principal.
it depends. Like, so I was in something like that. It was called AVID, and it was like advanced learning for individuals, something like that. But you had to like be in that class, you know, to know those things. It wasn't like a class that they gave to everybody.
No,
You
this
was
just
in
has to be like a thing that
should be
every
normal.
kid should have, because like that's just what you need to live in society. Like those are just things that you need to know and learn and do just to be like just a regular citizen. It's not, you know, it's like you leave the house and you know, some people have college for a couple years and they don't have to worry about like bills and stuff like that. But a lot of folks fly the coop right out of high school
and know nothing.
nothing. And I mean, had I known a lot more about credit, I would be in a lot better shape for sure. And I learned credit from the people at the dealership teaching me just about car credit and things like that. I didn't even get out of that room, and I still was able to make mistakes somehow through that.
But you got,
Yeah,
you got
I am still learning.
Yeah, you got some kids that now, I can't wait to leave home. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait. Okay, you gonna get to leave home, and you ain't ready. You ain't ready.
Crying to go back.
And then all of a sudden, man, I wish hey, you out there now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know some people that didn't sign some leases. You know, normally a lease is supposed to be about like 2 years. I know some people that signed something longer than that and didn't realize that, like, damn, I'm locked in for like 5-6 years. Yeah, read this. Read this, man. Read this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? We tell our kids all the time, if you on a contract, you better read that motherfucker from head to toe.
Your reading is very fundamental.
Heck yeah. And like outline everything else, because this and that. That's like when you get a job, right? And you know what your duties is. You can't come to them and say, man, this ain't in my work description. Let's pull up your work description. Bullet point.
Did you study it?
Right. You know what I'm saying?
And not only that, but also like being able to, what was the thought? I think I just lost it.
It's fine.
Yeah,
It's all right. But it's
it
like,
might come back to me.
Yeah, but it's like say, I agree with it. It's just not only in the black community, it's that lower class. Like, I don't care if you're white, black, Hispanic, whatever else. That lower class, a lot of the shit is not really taught.
I remember honoring the contract.
Yeah.
Yeah, not just signing the contract, but honoring a contract and understanding the power of a contract. Because, like, I mean, or like how much your word means. You know, there's a lot of people you can't trust their word really much at all.
Right.
You know,
So
and
that's
then-
why it is a contract.
Right.
Or again, like we were talking about, like with the car doesn't work, so I'm not going to pay well, no, that's a contract that you signed to pay for this time to this time. Like,
Exactly.
you have to honor
Yeah,
those.
no,
Like how you was just talking about your word. That was one of the things I was talking to my son about, because, you know, he was like, Dad, you know, it's the new was it Nintendo Switch coming out soon. Like, yeah, man, you know, can I get that, whatever else? And I noticed he haven't been doing the shit he's supposed to be doing around the crib. And we sat and talked. I was like, dude, you finna go off to high school. I was like, I need you to look at me eye to eye right now. I was like, this ain't little boy talk. That's like this man talk. And we got to talking. And I was like, you want that? You got to show me and your mom that that's what you want. But you earn it, and you earn it the right way, but not just, oh, I did it, I got it. No, you do that. And I was like, now, if you tell me you're going to do this and we shake on this as a man, oh, your word is everything. So you stand on that word. And I was like, the minute you fall off on that word, believe me, I'm going to get in your ass. And he started slipping or whatever. I was like, son, if you knew that you was not going to be able to hold up your end of the bargain, just come to me and be like, hey, Dad, I'm sorry. I kind of slipping a little bit, but I'm going to get back on my P's and Q's. You could talk to Dad like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get him to understand. When you get out there in that real world, man, I'm not with you 24/7.
Yeah, ain't nobody talks to you.
You know what I'm saying? These things you got to understand and unlearn, man. I was like, you tell one of your boys you going to be there, shake up like, yeah, man, I got you, man, no problem. And then you don't come nothing through for your boy going to be looking like, Man, you ain't shit, man. You said you was gonna be there for me, man. I needed you at this point in
I don't
time.
understand them people though. Like, you don't feel bad for doing people like that,
Right.
Man, I
be
know.
feeling stuff. I'm such a people pleaser.
I feel horrible. I'll call that person up. Hey, you know what? Hey, I know we supposed to hook up today, but
Right. Let them know
unfortunately,
something.
I
Yeah,
can't
let
do
them
it.
know something, but just to
Not
say-
show up at all.
Yeah, or not
Right.
say
Not
nothing.
say nothing and just.
Yeah, that pissing people off, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I know.
Yeah, that pissing
said,
people
"Look, I'm-
off, man. Yeah, so.
No, I know. I'm on my way. That'd be the
15
one.
minutes.
Yeah, that'd be the
Say
one.
you on your way and still don't show up.
No, yeah, that's the one.
Be like,
15 minutes.
I'm on my way. Be like,
Just don't show up.
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Cause,
Like what?
'cause, you
Then
know,
the next time, just talking to you like it cool.
Right.
Wait a minute.
Like,
it was
what?
got some things to
it was
discuss.
funny because I know me and my wife was talking about that. My wife was like, you used to be so on the point where like somebody tell you they on your way. After a while, you be like, you know what, man, I don't fucking care. Fuck them. That used to be my whole mentality. But then kind of like over the last few years, I'd be like, man, this motherfucker pissing me off. She was like, you need to go back to the mentality you originally had. And I started going back to that. I was like, you know what, man, fuck him. I don't even care. He ain't gonna come through.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. So like we give them a pass and they do it again, but they don't really care how it made you feel when they did it. So is it okay or is it not okay?
No.
I mean,
It's
the
not
way
technically a pass. It's like you just accepting it and then just not really.
That's a pass.
You're not really gonna, invite them to certain things or
Exactly.
Yeah,
really
I-
care for them to be in future things.
I don't
'Cause
worry
know
about
they're
how
not gonna-
people feel like on their end. I just know how I respond.
Yeah.
And I like as long as I know who they are and how they operate,
Yeah.
I can, I can't remember where I first heard it, but like if a snake bites you, if a snake bites me, I'm not mad at the snake.
Right. You
'Cause
just
it-
accept that that's what they're gonna do.
That's what they're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I try to treat people based off of
who they are.
who they are. Yeah. So like if I know such and such be stealing,
I wouldn't bring such and such around.
Right.
well, I'm not gonna have my shit around such
Exactly. I
and such.
wouldn't have it just sitting
So
around.
no, that's what I'm saying.
But if you
though.
steal
You're
from me, you
giving
got
them
it.
a pass.
I'm not-
You're
I'm
giving
not-
them a pass
No, but
instead
you
of
still
just
let
not
them-
having such and such around at all.
That's
It's
it's so much more effort to hold people accountable.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can definitely hold them accountable by letting them know.
Yeah.
But and they can choose
So-
whether they want to
Yeah.
stay around
So
you or not.
instead
But you
of
can't police people.
so instead of cutting so and so off,
You can cut them off.
instead of cutting fifth floor, bro man from the flip floor off,
Uh-huh.
you gonna just hide all, tuck your chains in like you did.
No.
Like,
It's not like that. Not like that.
You just know, be like, man, look, I know such finna come up over here. So,
Right, if they
So
choose
they
to
never
stick
can go to your
around,
house, or you gonna like you. That's what I'm saying. So you gonna take that chance?
If they want to come back around, it's not like as if you're inviting them over, but 9 times out of 10, they're gonna probably want to come over again.
Of course, because they're
Exactly.
still
So when they come over, you can still let them know, like, I don't appreciate you, being a thief, or you took
Pretty
this
much.
the other day, and I would like that back.
Yeah,
And if you don't give
right.
it back, I don't want you in my house.
Exactly.
Or
I
if you
tell
want
them-
them to
I
be
tell
there,
somebody
they can
straight
be
to
there,
the-
but you can still let them know, and then just don't have your stuff around them.
Mm-hmm.
Before I open that screen, though, don't steal shit from my house.
bro, that's
Right.
key to steal.
Don't
Now,
steal.
now I'm
Don't
looking.
steal nothing.
That's like
You
I don't know.
understand.
that's like my wife, for instance. Like my wife is stingy with Lynn and shit the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
Cause she learned early in the age is like when I lend you something and it come back to me all fucked up, I can't trust you, man. What
Yeah.
I'm laying it
That's
up to
me,
you
yeah.
for?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
it's always important to communicate, let them know.
right. For me, if you tell me you not coming all of a sudden, I'm just gonna kind of like push back a little bit, like you know what I'm saying?
And don't get me wrong, like I'll trust you until you give me a reason to change my
Not
mind.
to-
about
Right.
it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So
But like
that's a
it's
good-
just
that's a good-
just once I understand who you are, though.
Yeah.
But that's crazy though. It's like it's to make it a little more step closer, a little more harsh,
Right.
right? I know you a killer, but shit, you ain't killed me. Like,
Nah,
no, I don't
not
want
really,
you
no,
around because
no.
I know that you will do
You
that.
don't
no.
know
Like,
what you feel like.
No,
Right.
And I try to make sure, like,
no, that's the same thing. If you will steal, you will steal from me.
Nah.
Depends
So
on what you're right.
your energy is different when you got bodies on you.
If somebody starts stealing around
no,
you, you're
the
not gonna
point
want them
is
around
if
you.
you'll
no.
do it, you'll do it. Like you say, a snake will snake, will bite.
Well,
So-
yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, killer gonna kill. Like,
If they stole from you before, they're gonna steal from you again. It's up to you to determine whether you want them around you or not.
I'm talking about out the dodo. I ain't give you a chance to steal.
Right.
from
Let
me.
them know.
Right. So it's like
But how do you know if they're a thief if they don't they
right.
never steal around?
So cause like
You know your stealer friends.
Well, yeah, if they stole from somebody else.
so
If you stole from somebody else, I'm gonna know you're gonna steal from
Right.
me.
Yeah.
So cause like what it goes back to the whole financial thing. Like if I loan you some money, it's gonna be like, you know what, man, don't even worry about it, because I know how you are with money. I know it ain't even come back to me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, that's
exactly what I mean.
It's like I loaned you little 20 bones, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't number 20, man. Just chalk it up.
Shit,
you know
I
what I'm
did
saying?
my 20.
But like,
If I ask for it back, you gotta give.
What are some financial like secrets that you learned? You guys had anything that you like? Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. And then
Yeah, keeping your credit cards under 30%. That's the thing. And your usage, like you can't swipe it every day.
yeah,
Counts towards you.
no, that I knew. I think what's it? Just my credit. I didn't know, like, you know, how it worked until like I really got out there, and I was looking like, damn, my shit at a 5 something. I can't get this. Like, you know, that's when I started learning. Like, okay, the higher your credit is, the better.
Fuck out them people's face.
hey, the higher your credit is, the better you more likely to get, you know, what you're looking for, and the interest rate won't be so high. But you'll have people that'll take a chance on you if you got like a 615. Like, okay, you know, I've been at this job this long, you know, 615. Yeah, take a chance on you, but you be like, damn, man, why my interest rate so high? You look at your credit.
Chance.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that was something I learned, man. I was like, oh, wow. Yeah, that was crazy.
First thing that I thought that came to my mind when you said that was the cup of noodles. You can't put them in a microwave. Just like that.
Really, you tried to do that?
I've been putting cups of noodles in the microwave.
Yeah, you can still put a cup of noodles in the microwave.
No,
You're not
they got
supposed to.
They
You're
got it
not
on there that you
supposed to.
can't.
Well, yeah, you're not supposed
All of
to.
that
Yeah.
radiation in that phone?
Yeah, that's why they tell
I
you.
never felt it.
No, not yet.
No, that's why they tell you. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to boil a pot of hot water, then throw the hot water on top
and
of
let
it.
it sit there.
But we call that the white way because the noodles don't cook all the way.
Oh.
They still be white.
They used to be hard.
They still be white and hard, so you gotta cook them.
No, you better get that. I do it for my boys, so I get that water so fucking boiling hot, let that mug and just sit and be like, hey, there you go, couple noodles. But my son, Dad, I want a couple noodles. Then he started making them. Like, man, you know you ain't supposed to put that in the microwave. Really, Dad? No, I was like, you don't see the shit all kind of foaming up and looking crazy?
Yeah, it do be melting a little bit at the bottom when the water hit it.
Yeah.
Another hack. Well, I'm gonna ask a question first. Do anybody got piggy banks or like a jar that you can put all your change in?
I have a place.
Yeah.
Every day I empty out my pockets of like change and my husband's, and that's a great way to like have extra money
Yeah.
because we
it
lose
is.
change all the time or throw it.
Yeah.
Like it adds up in there.
Yeah.
A couple of things I picked up in the car business for any simple interest loan, whether it's your you want to do it on your auto loan and you want to do it on your mortgage, paying an extra payment, being an extra payment ahead at all times, because it cuts through the interest. If it's an auto loan, it'll cut 6 months up to 6 months off of your term just by paying a month early. And then if it's a mortgage, it'll cut years off of your mortgage just by one payment early.
I learned that the good way because I was paying early like every month.
Yeah.
And then when I went to go like do something with my car, it's like, you want a new car because and I was like, sure. So I ended up getting a new car, but then when I got like my refund check from like, you know, when you pay on it and they give you your money back.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a nice 15. I need it. Thank you.
Absolutely.
For me?
And then also leave those mom and pop shops alone, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you need something.
I'm okay with somebody
for right
getting
now.
a buck, but if you're someone who is credit challenged, go. I mean, nothing against mom and pop shops, but if you're credit challenged, definitely go to a franchise dealer. They got better banks. They got better cars. Their vehicles go through inspections that other places don't go through. So that way, when you do get something that is affordable, because it's all about what we can afford, but when you do, it is something that's going to last.
Yeah.
I also learned, this might not be new to anyone, but I learned this year that you can get a loan from the credit union or something like that for a car.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Credit unions
They
do
said they
auto
got better-
loans.
They got better
Yeah,
loans.
they
Yes.
Better.
Yeah.
I was just talking to my cousin Kemp. Shout out to my cousin Kemp. He called me about that.
Yeah.
Credit
I
union.
show. I'm like,
Be
TT,
credit
you should,
with them.
like, go to
Hey,
the credit.
Be careful with them though, because you default on the loan, they gonna come after you quickly.
Yes. That's why we find something that's affordable.
Well, that's why. Yeah, and we pray. We ain't worried about none of that.
But the credit union is, you always want to make sure that when you have money in one bank, that the second one is a credit union that you can build a relationship with, and so they can refinance your auto loan or finance your auto loan or help you with your mortgage, things like that. Oh yeah.
When I found that, I was another hack.
And they're usually cheaper.
Yeah, that's what she told me.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what's up.
But we was gonna talk about churches, but we're gonna do that in a different episode before this edible kicks in.
That's all right.
Not you. It already kicked in.
Maybe.
I see you. I see you.
Yeah, you took what?
It's time to get out of here. It's time to get out of here.
It's time
Yeah,
to cry.
It's time to get out of here. I appreciate you guys checking in and watching with us. Like always, subscribe on Spotify and YouTube and all that other
Apple
shit.
Music.
Yep. Thank you to my co-host for chilling with us. Thank you so much, Aaliyah, for rocking with us. Did you enjoy your first time
Yes, I did.
podcasting?
Thank you for allowing me to come.
All right. You're welcome back.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Please come back, chill out, rock vibes. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it'll be a little bit more longer when people edibles ain't kicking in and, you know what I'm saying? And certain
also-
people ain't floating on cloud 9 or outer space.
Just you just be wanting to talk.
Yeah, you just want to talk. You want to talk. It's okay. We got another pod tomorrow. But thank you. It was a vibe. It was real. This is the panel. They called me Swill. And I will see you guys very, very soon.
Till next
Deuces
time.
out.